The sun was already setting over the small-town auto shop when Ethan wiped the sweat from his forehead. His hands were greasy, his shirt stained, but his heart was content. He had been working double shifts all week just to make rent. Still, when the old lady pulled up in her rusty Buick, he couldn't say no. Her car barely crawled into the lot, coughing smoke and rattling like it was ready to fall apart. She stepped out slowly, thin, frail, and trembling slightly. "Son, can you please take a look? I don't have much money, but I need to get home before dark," she said softly. Ethan smiled gently. "Don't worry, ma'am, let me see what I can do." He knew the part she needed was cheap, and fixing it wouldn't take long. While other mechanics might have sent her away, he couldn't turn his back. Within an hour, the old Buick purred like new again. When she reached into her purse, Ethan stopped her. "It's okay, ma'am," he said. "Consider it a good deed for the day." Her eyes watered. "God bless you, son. People like you keep this world from falling apart." What Ethan didn't know was that his boss, Rick, had been watching from inside the office. Rick was the kind of man who measured everything in dollars, not decency. When the old lady drove away, Rick stormed out, red-faced. "What the hell was that, Ethan? You just gave away company labor for free." "She couldn't afford it, sir. It was a small fix. I just wanted to help." Rick's voice boomed across the shop. "This isn't a charity. If you want to give away free labor, do it somewhere else. You're fired." Ethan froze. Fired, for helping someone in need. He wanted to argue, but there was no point. He packed his toolbox, nodded silently, and walked away under the flickering sign that read Rick's Auto Garage. For the next few days, Ethan searched for work. No one was hiring. He fixed neighbors' cars in his backyard for a few bucks, still refusing to overcharge anyone. Despite everything, he kept his kindness intact. 3 days later, a black luxury car pulled up in front of Rick's garage. The same old lady stepped out, but now she was dressed elegantly, her posture confident, her eyes sharp. Rick, confused, rushed out to greet her. "Ma'am, how can we help you today?" She smiled politely. "I came to speak to the owner." "That would be me," Rick said proudly. "Well," she said, "I'm actually the owner of Johnson Auto Investments. We're expanding into this town. I was looking for a local garage to partner with, but after what I saw the other day, I think I've made my decision." Rick blinked. "Wait, you were that old lady?" "Yes," she replied. "That poor mechanic you fired fixed my car when I needed help most." "You fired a man with integrity and heart. That's not the kind of business I invest in." Rick's face turned pale. "Please, ma'am, maybe we can." But she was already walking away. "Oh, and one more thing," she added, turning around. "I found Ethan. I offered him a job managing my new auto service center. He's going to train others, not just to fix cars, but to care about people too." Rick watched helplessly as she drove off. His own greed had cost him the best mechanic he ever had, and a life-changing business deal. Months later, Ethan stood proudly in front of Ethan's Auto Care, the new shop the old lady had helped him open. It wasn't big, but it was honest. A sign at the entrance read, "We fix cars with heart." Every day, Ethan helped people from all walks of life, never turning anyone away for lack of money. His kindness had built more than a business, it had built a legacy. And sometimes, when the sun dipped low and the day's last customer left, he'd look up at the sky and smile. Because in a world driven by profit, he had learned that kindness pays in ways money never could.